All right. Welcome back to the stream. I had to cancel my stream abruptly earlier. I had a little emergency. I kind of deleted it as well. So I'll go over what I started off with earlier was before doing the car missions, I got a few vehicles done to make sure I had enough money for the next vehicle mission. I've leveled up a few times, so I I unlocked level 4 of Fast Hands, level 3 of Eagle Eye, and level 1 of Renovator with the points that I earned from leveling up. I thought I was a level 11, but I guess I was only a level 10. So I did that before continuing off with the vehicle mission, because I do remember this star line requires me to paint it, which requires you to buy the the paint shop, which is 15,000 credits. So I wanted to make sure I had enough credits. With that being said, this is vehicle number 7, mission number 7. So you can see it's actually pretty beat up. Try to squeeze out as many points as we can here. So the first time I did this vehicle, I didn't have enough money to buy all the body parts and purchase the paint shop. So I ended up spending a few hours doing other vehicles and doing stuff just to finish this. So I actually off stream I did a couple of cars to earn enough money to make sure I had enough to finish this mission. Trying to avoid the same mistake I did the first time. For some reason, it wasn't examining there. This vehicle engine doesn't turn on, so all we can do is use the OBD and the multimeter. Okay. Let's get that out of the way. Well, even so, I managed to squeeze out over 100 points from the examiner. Not bad. About 113 points. All right, so let's take a look at the list. All right, only four parts not discovered. There's going to be a lot of pieces replaced. I might have remembered this mission wrong. I could have sworn one of the tasks would be to paint the car. I guess I remembered it incorrectly. All right, so I didn't need to really do all that, huh? All right, let's take it in. Maybe I'll end up buying the paint shop anyway. I'm almost positive this was the car I got stuck in the first time, where I had to repaint it. But oh well. Let's lift that up. There's still 4 parts undiscovered. We can already see the intake manifold is not highlighted, so that's going to be one of the pieces. The oil filter is not highlighted. That's going to be another of the pieces. Power steering pump not highlighted. That might be 3 of the pieces there itself, so let's just start removing everything. What is this? Camshaft? Is the camshaft on there? All right, so the intake manifold was one of the pieces. Are we draining the oil? Yeah. Camshaft might be one of the pieces as well. So it's trying to see which of the coils needed replacing. Okay, that's one of them. Coil number 2 and coil number 3 look like they're bad. And coil number 6. All right, so that's the 3 coil. I think it's only 3 coils. Yeah, 3 ignition coils. 2, 3, and 6, but 2, 3, 4, and 6 of the spark plugs needs to be replaced. Second. All right, so as you can see, the camshaft, the intake, and the power steering were indeed three of the parts not discovered, and I do think this oil filter will be the fourth piece. All right, that's simple enough. Let's start buying some stuff. Wait, did I put the camshaft on the list? No, I didn't. Sorry, had to mute myself. Had a bit of an interruption there. I don't think I added the engine head cover to the list, did I? Nope, let's do that right now. Oh, I hit the wrong button. So it was 3 ignition coils, 4 spark plugs. I believe it was only 2, 3, and 6 that needed the new coils. I think this cover needed to, yeah, and I did not put that on the list either. Oh, I guess I forgot the throttle as well. I probably should have waited to make sure I put the right coils in. Okay, I did. Let's just check off some of this stuff I've already done. Uh, Battery needs replacement. At this point, I mean, I got enough money there. I recommend getting this if you got enough money for it. Doesn't matter how low the battery is, the battery charger will renew it quickly too. All right, so we got to change the oil and some other parts that need fixing here. Did say this should be the last piece. Check right now. Oil filter. All right, so we've identified everything now. So let's move on to the suspension pieces. Oh, it looks like the wheel hub bearing in this one as well. So same two pieces. So just the battery now. And that's that for those tasks. We've already drained the oil. All right, so now we're going to do some body work. Front bumper, left door, left fender. Window, front license plate. Let's do all the body pieces before I do any of the windows. Front right door, front right fender. Hood, left body window, hold on to the hood, left headlight, left side mirror, left tail light. Left door window, right door window. Might as well get that out of the way. Wrong list. Hood, left body window A, and left headlight. Okay, I think it's 100%. All right. left side mirror, actually both mirrors. Left tail light, rear bumper. Oh, it's right in front of my face. And it was the left tail light, right? Whoops. Yeah, left tail light. So they're not already by the left side. Let's get those right out of the way. I believe this one is going to have to be removed. Yep, right body window A is on the list. Okay, so right headlight as well. Right headlight, right tail light. Oh, I already had purchased the right headlight. It happens. It's all right. This is a car that you'll run into often. Eventually, you'll if you made the same mistake that I did there, because that headlight is, I mean, yeah, that's $600 extra just, you know. But eventually, I mean, this is a vehicle I'd probably do for myself too, but probably not with that particular headlight. So try not to make the same mistake that I did there. I have an extra headlight, and I would only get $300 back for it. So I'll hold on to it. Eventually, I'll run into another one of these that I'll redo and I'll use it for. I believe it's going to be two of those. No, it says just the front license plate. Something tells me it's not going to let me pass it with that, though. Well, it does have an older plate. I guess it'll just take that one for the backside. All right, that's fine. Um, the trunk. Yeah, I guess I was mistaken on what I had to do with this one. I absolutely did not have to repaint it. I wouldn't have done that. Maybe it's just random that they make you do that. Because I do remember the first time I did this car, I got stuck because I didn't have enough money for everything because I had to buy the paint shop. All right, so let's think it's drain everything, right? Zelda, no, I fed you. You better take your butt over there. It's my cat. She's always hungry. Oh, I didn't need to drain that. Oh well, it's not a big deal. Go. I guess that's it for it. Yeah, I'm kind of shocked it didn't make me repaint it. You still get 20K for that job. That's pretty good. That's over 10,000 profit I made there. So losing $600, I mean, and not exactly lost, like I said. I'll eventually end up using that headlight. Normally, I would just sell these pieces. I'll get rid of the windows. But when I get the repair bench, these are all repairable. Camshaft repairable, cam gear is not. Manifold repairable, water pump repairable. I believe this air filter base is as well. Brake caliper can also be fixed. Camshaft caps cannot be fixed. Water pumps, throttles can. Have quite a few pieces now that I'll be fixing once I unlock the bench. And like I said, you have to unlock a lot of these perks, so you're able to fix any of those things. Just getting the bench is useless without it. That being said, actually, we got enough money now to get the expansion. That's 10K. So we can now get a warehouse. And put all the stuff away instead of keeping it in our inventory. All right, warehouse 1. You can organize stuff by warehouse. Sometimes I guess, you know what? I will do it this time. Um, we'll use warehouse 1 for car parts. Eventually, we'll be able to fix all this stuff. Warehouse 2, we'll use for body parts. Give that a quick save. And what is the next vehicle? Oh, look at that. Well, they're going to make us buy the paint shop anyway. This one has to be sprayed to factory color. Hmm. I'm wondering on whether I should about the expansion now. I think with 30K, we're going to be able to fix this anyway. Because I know we got to buy a bunch of body parts for it as well. That's so. This is mission 8, vehicle 8. Let's get on with the examination. Whoops. Wrong tool. Just taking a quick look at the bushings. Face is itchy. Doesn't seem like many of the engine parts have to be fixed. Let's take a look at this list. Whoa. It's a giant list of undiscovered parts. Like, none of the tests pointed out anything. It's kind of odd. So let's, oh, does it even turn on? I mean, it got some coolant in it. How are you going to bring me a car with no oil? What the? It's just, it doesn't make sense. Change oil. They got no oil. All right. Obviously, this is going to be one of the parts. I can't believe that's a giant list of undiscovered parts. I'll tell you what, everything in the bottom here looks like it's intact as well. Except for this stuff over here. Which again, the examination should have pointed out. Did I not examine the rear end? Let's take a look at that. No, I didn't. All right, so this side is fine. So that uncovered that 9 pieces, I think. And the oil filter was one of the pieces. We still got quite the list there. Let's take a look at the bushings back here. Hey, honestly, from this angle, they don't look like they need to be replaced. It might just be the bushings that are hidden within some of these parts. Just making sure I remove the oil. Put that back. All right, it turns on. This car got some pickup, even if it is beat up. All right, that should help uncover any of the bushings that are going to need to be replaced. Now let's take a look at that list. There's still 3 parts not discovered. Hmm. I probably should have checked the engine, remove this, and check the crankshaft bearing caps and the rod caps. I'm going to be a bit upset if I have to drain the oil again just to do that. But if there was any rubber bushings, I believe that would have identified it. So, are the tires part of that? Because I think the tires. Well, not the tire itself, but this rim most likely will have to be changed. Oh, yeah. Rim and tire were 2 of those things. There's still 1 piece that's missing. You know, that rubber bushing should have been identified, but it's looking pretty beat up. Let's see if that's the last piece. Oh, I would have guessed that that would have, okay, then it did identify that rubber bushing. Would it be something up over here? Let's go in here and purchase the tire tread gauge so we can test the other three tires without having to remove them. Okay, their tires are good. And the rims are, they look intact as well. I wonder what that last part could be. Let's remove the highlighting from the tire and the rim because it tends to block. It's such a huge highlight, it blocks the other stuff. I don't like that. Wheel hub bearing looks okay. Yep, it's all right. Yeah, that was already identified. You can see it highlighted. What about this? That might have been it. It did not identify the rear shock absorber cap. All right, so now everything is highlighted. Let's get to fixing it. Still something. Oh, the shock, of course. That so. Let's buy everything now. right, one thing I didn't see on the list was that piece we just identified, the rear shock absorber cap. All right. We'll need to replace those. I, I mean, if we have to replace them, there's no need to actually take them apart. Rim 18A and 18 inches. And it's actually, look at this. Race tire. Nope, not that. That's rim 18A. $235.35 R18. And that's the entire list. All right, now spray the factory color. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Left fender, right fender. All right. I think that satisfied it. No? Yes, it did. All right, now front bumper B, left fender, right fender. What else did it say? Rear bumper B and right headlight B. Now we spray it with factory paint. So maybe I was confusing the vehicles. Let's it's 15,000 for this thing. We don't have the car wash yet, so we're just gonna have to pay to get it washed. Now, just in case something goes wrong, because sometimes that doesn't work. I've sprayed the factory color before and it didn't, pass it off. Like, I'm not sure why, but whatever. All right. Not that that made much of a difference. This thing is still ugly as sin. But that seemed to have finished the order. What? I'm in shock right now. I really am. I went from 30K to 21K. That was not profitable at all. I basically, well, I got a paint shop out of it, but come on. This game is ass backwards. Now, I guess you see why I took care of some of those extra cars to make sure I had a little extra money, because this game is ready to bend you over at any moment. I'm very unhappy with that. Very, very unhappy. Mm. Very unhappy with that. It is what it is at this point. Now, I'm considering buying the lathe simply because it's only 1750. The workbench, I mean, is cheap, but it's not usable, to be honest. Like, you have to unlock a lot of this stuff in order to use it. You will need to at least be a level 4 or 5, I think. Oh my God. My cat. Stop it, Zelda. Stop it. All right. So all right, let's just move on to the next one before I start buying more stuff. Because I'm not sure what this next car is going to cost. Oh, God. If this is what I think it is, this entire engine is going to have to be taken apart. Remember the first time I did this mission, after doing it, I never worked on another van again. Well, they're ugly anyway. Damn dear. All right. I'm not sure if this thing even turns on. It doesn't have an OBD port. We can't do nothing but use the multimeter. That's very frustrating. Well, for the sake of the tutorial, I forgot to it should leave off right where I purchased the car or took on the job. In fact, I don't remember if I did it for the last one either. It's a bit too late now, but I believe this is vehicle 9. Let me double check that. I mean, actually, I can confirm that. Yes. All right, so this is mission 9, vehicle 9. This engine doesn't turn on and doesn't have an OBD port, so all you can really do is examine it and use the multimeter. Does it not have a fuse box? Oh, it's right here. Alternator, starter, both need to be replaced. This rubber bushing obviously needs to be replaced. This rubber bushing looks like it needs to be replaced. Hey, what? I just clicked on it. How are you gonna take me away from that? Yep. This rubber bushing needs to be replaced. That one's fine. This one in here will need to be replaced. That one actually looks okay as well. There's two rubber bushings, both of those that are going to be replaced. This starter is going to be replaced. Let's take a look at the list and see what it's uncovered already. Okay, so air filter. Fuel filter is not on there. It's going to be one of the undiscovered. Look, see all the parts that are not discovered? Whoa. It has 2, 4, 5 there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 full pages and one part on the last page of parts that are not discovered. Yeah, this is probably going to be the most difficult one so far because the car also doesn't turn on. So when you can't run it through the tests, all you can do is take it apart and, and find the pieces that it needs, which kind of blows, but it is what it is. So we know the alternator is there, air filter, alternator, cam gear, clutch plate. We're going to have to do some transmission work as well. Front sway bar, the U-bolts. Those are the two rubber bushings that I took off. They uncovered 2 pieces. This one is going to be a bit of work. A lot of bit of work. So let's see if anything else in the transmission needs to be replaced. I know the gearbox looks like it's fine. You can see these springs are going to have to be replaced. It's just a clutch plate from there. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, okay. So I'm pretty sure the front spring is going to have to be replaced on on both of them. Front sway bars already marked. And these rubber bushings are definitely going to have to be replaced. I wonder if all of them. All right, let's start off with the shocks. Remove both of them. Yeah, see the spring is bad on that one. It's going to be bad on this one too. Oops, you can just look at them and see that. Right? Okay, that hasn't been identified, but it's definitely going to be one of the things that needs to be replaced. These brakes as well. Only one of the rubber bushings on that one. But both of these up here look like they'll need to be replaced. They will. Actually, this knuckle looks fine. So let's add rubber bushings to the list. One, two, three. So far, I've identified 5 rubber bushings. Those 2 front springs were absolutely needed to be replaced. Brake disc, brake pads, and of course the rubber bushings. Yeah, both of them on the top. All right, so let's just get this side done. Okay, it's just the front one for this one. I'm guessing that should do it. No. It's the opposite of the last arm I did. Okay. Uh-uh. And now it's 100%. All right. So then the one on the top. wheel hub bearing. All right, before I put that back on, I need to replace the sway bar, which means I gotta remove it from the other side as well. So let's look at the list, unmark what I have gotten correct, and take it off. All right, I got to take a quick bathroom break. I will be back in a flash. All right, back to this. I don't know if I put it on the list, so I'll just mark it again. And we're gonna have to remove the tire, of course. All right, looks like the same thing on this side. Brake pads, brake disc. Possibly the wheel hub bearing. Yep. Um, I won't have to remove that. I just gotta remove this. One of the rubber bushings on there, and I think both of the rubber bushings up here. Just add rubber bushings. I think it's 3 rubber bushings I'll have to replace. I probably should have double checked that. Yeah, it's 3 of them. So just to be on the safe side, let's go over here again. Break this, brake pads. We got the front spring. We've already done the sway bar. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. Those are the 3 I did. But yes, 3 rubber bushings have been added. That's why it confuses me. For the other arm that I done this for, it was the second one that was this outside one. It's the opposite for this one. So that can be confusing. Right? Let's take a look at that list again and unhighlight anything that I've already accomplished here. So front spring, rubber bushing, those rubber bushings, wheel hub, a bit confused to be honest. What was that thing called that I just replaced? Oh, front sway bar. Okay, it was on there. All right, so we're getting there. There's still so much to discover. It's crazy. Drain oil and refill with new. Yeah, that's going to happen because there's going to be a lot we have to take care of on this engine. You'll see. Ooh. Oh, yeah, we're taking this whole thing apart. That crankshaft, absolutely. This rod cap, these crankshaft bearing caps, all 3 of them might be shot. Let's take a look at that. Yeah. All 3 of them. We're going to, since we couldn't use the compression tester, we're going to have to remove every piston just to check the piston rings. I don't remember if piston rings were supposed to be replaced, but you can't use the compression tester. Your only choice is to basically redo it. Or I mean, take it apart and take a look at the pieces. several of these rod caps are no good. Well, we're going to have to remove them all anyway to replace his crankshaft, so I think that's all the rod caps. How many of those rod caps were bad? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of the rod caps and all 3 of the crankshaft bearing caps. So let's add those to the list. Flywheel is going to have to be removed so we get to the crankshaft. Right, so before we continue on with that, though, since we already got it lifted, we might as well take a look at the suspension back here, because you can see these leaf springs. If they ain't already identified, they're going to be a part of it. Both leaf springs should be identified. All 4 U-bolts are already identified. These rubber bushings, they're small rubber bushings. They're going to be replaced too, I think. Caliper and caliper cylinder's fine, but these brake pads gotta go. This brake disc is actually still in good condition. Solid rear drive axle doesn't look like it's in bad condition. Wheel hub 3 is fine, but this rear axle, well, yeah, it was already highlighted. Definitely has to come off. These rear shock absorbers are not highlighted, but they are definitely going to get replaced. They're completely covered in rust. The U-bolts obviously have to be replaced. They're already highlighted. Spring plate looks okay. Yep, that rubber bushing is shot. And that rubber bushing is shot too, so let's add that to the list. And of course, the leaf springs. Four rod caps. And 3 of those just to get them out the way. Brake pad. I believe both of those are going to be needed. We're going to need all 4 of those. I'm assuming I'd rather not assume. Let me remove them and make sure. Yep, that one's bad. So is that one. Okay. Why are you zooming me in so much, you stupid game? All right. Let's go back to purchasing. We are going to need 4 of these small rubber bushings. And both of those are going to get replaced. So I guess I didn't add it to the list. That rear axle knuckle housing absolutely has to be replaced. No, the brake disc was fine. That's right. I believe I bought the pads before I throw the caliper on there because it's going to throw the wheel. It's going to block too much there. And I'll go to the other side and take a look at the caliper, brakes, and discs over here. They may need to be replaced as well. Nope, the disc is fine, but those brakes look shot. Let's remove the caliper real quick, make sure the cylinder's good too. Yep. And I believe that'll be it for the suspension. Everything else will be pertaining to the engine itself, I believe. So, yep, everything back here looks brand new now. Oh, I didn't check. Ah, look at that. That is definitely going to need replacement. Hi, Zelda. No, I fed you, girl. Yeah, you're going to have to wait a while. Go, 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 go. Telling you, she's constantly hungry. It's crazy. All right, let's take a look at this list and unhighlight anything I've gotten done. See, the crankshaft bearing caps are now there. Let's as well as the rod caps. So our list has grown, but we still have 1, 2, 3, 4 pages. That's just nuts. All right. I mean, we've removed every other bushing just to be on the safe side. Let's remove these and see if they need replacing. Nope, see, that's fine. It doesn't look beat up either, so I was assuming that it didn't need to be replaced. I was correct. Yeah, this one looks fine too, but I'll double check it just in case. Yeah, that one's fine. Everything else is going to be engine parts. That means there's going to be rockers. I forgot what those things. The valve rods. All sorts of stuff over here is going to have to be replaced. This crankshaft. Oh boy. Double checking. I removed the battery last time. All right. The radiator fan. Fan is okay. It will need to be replaced. Serpentine belt obviously will be replaced. Will we have to remove the water pump? I'm not sure if we'll have to remove it or not. But either way, we gotta drain the coolant, so let's get that out the way before we make a mess. This alternator needs to be replaced. That's fine. Oh, well, yeah, we're going to have to remove that, I guess, to get to the cam gear right here. Power steering pump. The power steering pump looks okay. The chain might need to be replaced. I don't think it's highlighted either. I know the gear is highlighted. Let's take a look at that. All right, so let's add the chain, the gear. We'll probably, well, I don't know. It doesn't look rusted from here, but we won't know until we pull it out. And we can't pull it out without removing the rockers and the rods. So let's get on to that. The lid is fine. This air filter will be replaced. What about the base? The base is fine. This carburetor looks like it's in good condition. All right, these are not marked, but they'll most likely. All right, fuel filter absolutely is going to be replaced. This distributor cap, it's not marked, but it will be one of the pieces. Let's see how these ignition wires are looking. They too will be replaced. Okay, the distributor rotor will be replaced. The ignition distributor itself looks like it's in okay condition, but let's pull it out. Yeah, that'll be fine. Intake manifold, I think this looks in good condition, but we'll see. Yep, that'll be just fine. Let's remove the engine head cover A. That is fine. All right. Rocker arm, rocker. Oh, there's going to be quite a few rocker arms. These three on this side. Oh, I could see some spark plugs here are no good. And I got to remove the head anyway, so. Yeah, that spark plug's no good. So that's already 2 push rods that are no good. 3 push rods. 4 push rods. 4 of them on this side are no good. Yep. Look at this piston. Four more rockers on this side. Definitely going to be added to the list. So hard to target them properly. Sometimes it's really frustrating. It's one bad push rod, two bad push rods. Three. Four. So altogether, I think it's 8 bad push rods, 4 on each side. I'm pretty sure it was 4 on this side. It might have been 1 extra. I'll look at the list. If there's a 5th one on that side, it'll be highlighted. So 3 of the pistons are definitely bad, which means the piston rings are probably bad too. But let's remove the camshaft, see what that's looking like. All right, the camshaft's okay. The piston's fine, but piston rings are bad on there. Piston rings are bad on there. Piston rings are bad on there. So that's 3 on this side. All the piston rings on this side were bad, I believe. Yep. Piston rings bad there. Those as well. All the piston rings were useless. All right, now that we've removed all of that, we can remove the crankshaft, which is definitely going to need replacing. So now let's take a look at that list. Crankshaft, the fuel filter, three of the pistons, seven of the rockers, five spark plugs, the timing chain, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 valve push rods, 4 on each side. And that completes the list. We have to take that engine completely apart to satisfy the list here. All right. So we know we need 8 push rods. How many of those rockers was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the rocker arms, but 8 push rods. All right, so the alternator's over here. Timing chain, cam gear, air filter, fuel filter, and oh, distributor cap would be here. as well as the ignition wires and the rotor. Crankshaft, and it was 8 push rods and 7 rockers. I believe there's a, well, I do have to get the spark plugs. How many of those spark plugs were there? 5 plugs. All right, so let's get to, oh, wait. 8 piston rings and 3 of the pistons needed replacement. So let's get that out of the way too. I don't think I ever put the where is it? I know I didn't get rid of it. Clutch plate. Oh, and the starter as well is going to have to be replaced. Oh my God. My cat is a monster. Stop it, Zelda. Flywheel back. Clutch plate. Bearings fine. Oh, I never purchased the oil filter either, huh? Right, let's lower it. I believe it shows which ones need replacement. I think it was 1 on this side and 2 on that side. Yep. All right, so it's the 2 center ones. And this one here. And the rest of them you can just put in it. information or whatever, just get them in there. Right, so let's take a look at that. Clutch plate, crankshaft, the bearing caps, pistons and piston rings. We want to make sure we unhighlight them so it doesn't mess with the other highlights. And we want to see what we're doing here. So 2, 4, 5, and 6 need to be in there. Oh, I gotta get this in first. Got it. Text message, so let me read that real quick. Right, and then let's get this side on here so we get the 4 that we need for this side as well. This one, it seems to be 1, 2. Oh God, leave me alone. One, 2, 5, and 7. All right, so let's double check that before we put the rockers on. And unhighlight them. Now it's 7 rocker arms that are brand new. We got to place them. Those are actually real easy to see too. Oh, actually, those weren't the ones that were actually highlighted. Those just, all right, those 2 are definitely highlighted. All right. I forgot. You gotta make sure you put the right ones in. This one is definitely highlighted. It looked like, yep. There's only 3 of them on this side that are highlighted. All right. Now, if I got all the right ones on that side, we can unhighlight those too. All right, now the other ones are a cakewalk. Doesn't matter the order you put them in. See which ones needed replacement over here. Okay, looks like this one. And this one. The other two look fine. On this side, this one. And I believe this one right here. Yep. And if we got those correct, let's double check that. We could unhighlight those as well. Let's not forget the clips. The fuel filter. Might as well put the carburetor in now. Let's get the rest of these on here. right? Front here, put the cam gear on. Timing chain. Get the cover back on that bad boy. We're almost done with it. Okay, so the highlights ain't messing with the rod cap highlights. Let's remove everything we've already cleared. It's just the rod caps that should be left. All right, so we do those, is it 4 of them? Yeah, those 4 first. Ooh, this one took quite a bit of time. But that list is done. Let's look at this list. All right. Power steering and brake fluid have to be changed. We could just refill this. All right, and still, I forgot to put that on while I had it lifted. The drive shaft. Can't go nowhere without a drive shaft. And I believe this is it for mission vehicle number 9. Wait, what? Oh, I forgot to put the sway bar on this end. I sure did. And I leveled up with that. Let's see what we can get real quick. All right, so I have 8 available points. That means I leveled up twice. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna spend it on that. And we'll wait. We'll keep the available 3 points. We want to unlock the renovator as fast as we can, all 6 of them. That is salvageable. It's repairable, so we'll keep that. Do it. Yeah, okay. Warehouse 1 was. Whoops. Give that back. We're not opening the cases just yet. Now we're back to 26K. We should probably buy the brake lathe. Renovator upgrade required for that as well. All right, so we'll wait till we buy those other tables. Save real quick. Wow. Though that vehicle took a long time to complete, a little longer than I expected. I need to take a quick break and feed my cat. So I shall be back.